rewrite the script before the smoke is cleared. The perfect patsy neatly engineered. From Northwoods blueprints and a cube of fright to Gladio's children waking in the night. They've done it all before and will again. A manufactured war of mouse and pen. You run the simulation till the fiction blends, and reality is where the training finally ends. All waited where they knew to be. Long before the panic they were there to see. The anchor read the prompter cold and clean. Before the dust had settled on the scene, the headline waits in draft. Before the blood is shed, the eulogy composed. Before they're even dead, the script was in production long before the war. Is what all of this was for. A rented truck, a lone man's a wicked luck. But seismograph recorded where the real bomb struck. The Lusitania sailed with its hidden freight, while Pearl Harbor's cables arrived a day too late. The magic bullet flew a path no physics knew, and Flight 800 was downed on someone else's cue. For every theater of engineered design, a hidden architect has traced the baseline. The bills were printed and the ink was dry before the morning public started asking why. The very liberties they came to strip away were always the objective of the dark ballet. The headline waits in draft before the blood is shed. The eulogy composed before they're even dead. The script was in production long before the war, and everything that follows is what all of this was for. Cheered in the stands. The headline waits in draft before the blood is shed. The eulogy composed before they're even dead. The script was in production long before the war, and everything that follows is what all of this was for. Theater war. The incident is finished. Now come the